Oh, know who this is. Your girlfriend? Bertosh's girlfriend? Wait, actually, I was fully joking. I was entirely memeing. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Oh my god! That was awesome! Yeah, that was so scary! You did it, you did it! Okay, thank you. It was fun for like a brief second. Right, it was really brief second.
And you got the dragon strap.
Okay, thank you so much. What do you get when you jingle Santa's balls?
Jingle balls, obviously.
A white Christmas.
I don't get it.
Okay.
Are you implying that Santa's balls are white?
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What if he tans nude at the beach? How do you know? Maybe he's black from the waist down. How do you know what color Santa's balls are?
Oh my god. Okay, don't worry about it. Let's go play our London only match.
You should never tell me a dirty joke. I don't like, you know, it's 2023. We shouldn't imply what color Santa's balls are.
Yeah,
okay.
That's what we were, yeah.
Is that not the joke? I'm 21
one.
years old. I want to get the joke. Can you tell me the joke, please?
What's a chess player's favorite TV show?
What?
Pawn Stars. I didn't write these, okay?
Oh god. Oh god.
How do you make a chessboard laugh? Check.
How?
Tell it a nightmare joke. Why did the chess player go to jail? It's really bad. It's really, really bad, okay?
Yeah, that's why I gave up on guessing it.
Because they can't control their pawn addiction.
It does not even make sense. How did the chess player propose
To their partner.
on a castle?
No. They got down on one knee and said, "Will you be my mate?"
Uh-huh. I don't think it would work.
Yeah, you think chess players are getting girlfriends?
Okay. We can skip that one.
Yeah.
What I have in my hands here
Yep.
are just some little baby noodles.
Oh, they're so cute.
So
Don't scare the snake.
these are month-old reticulated peasants. Just go ahead and bring them.
Yeah, I can hold it.
I'm gonna just support their
Wait a
body.
second.
Support their bodies.
Yes.
You can show them to stream.
Hello.
We love snakies.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of feels like it's choking me.
Oh, she's not holding it.
Okay, this is. She's not
That's just her
trying
body
to.
weight on
That's just. She's just this heavy. Okay, great.
My baby
I feel like I'm getting choked.
Oh my god, Nemo, you are actually fearless.
I'm
Alright,
getting
now I can go on to this side.
Can I tap out?
Oh my god.
No, it's okay.
Nemo,
I got it.
holy moly. Oh my god.
So lean forward.
Oh my god. This is insane.
Happy 420. Do you know what 420 is?
420?
Yeah.
No.
You don't know what 420 stands for?
No, I don't.
Oh my god, chat. He doesn't know what 420 stands for.
Wait, what does 420 stand for?
Yeah, it stands for April 20th. Of course. That's what it stands for. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
You have to update me.
Do you know what 69 stands for?
Yeah.
Okay. 420 is when you smoke
that's-
weed. Yeah, and it's like 420.
Oh, I think I've actually heard about that before.
Okay.
I didn't know it was 420.
Alright, you go.
I'm thinking if I move my queen here,
Oh, wait. Where?
like, I'll move it to e10.
E10. Where's E10? Wait.
Not again.
Wait, where is E10? I'm so confused.
Nothing. It's not on the board actually.
Wait, was that a nuts joke or something that I missed?
No. That'd be weird and out of pocket. Anyway.
Look at the chat and Nemo's Twitch channel, loving every minute. 10-6-6. She's gonna have to dodge a lot of bullets here. Pulte for now looking for a king. a 10, or a 7. Plenty of backdoor draws, including the 3-3. Needs a king, 10, 7, or 3, or this tournament is over. And this tournament is over. Nemo gets the job done. She's stunned, but she's the champion.
Thank you so much, Holty. It was a pleasure to play against you. Thank you.
Nice
Thank
job.
you. Oh my God.
Spend it wisely.
I will. Okay, 5 push-ups. You guys ready? Ah! Oh my God, I'm slipping. Okay, I'm gonna do it against the doorway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, workout for the day done. Oh. Whew. Like, I truly don't understand. Like, where is this leg going? Okay, so I think it goes like this, right? And then you want to get into, like, this position. Like, Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well today. It is Halloween, so happy Halloween, everyone. I've got my Catwoman look on today, but I didn't want to ruin my makeup, so instead of putting it on, I'm just going to wear it over my head like it's a helmet. But yeah, I hope you guys are all having an awesome Friday. Happy Halloween, everyone. It do be Halloween. Yo, thank you so much for the tier 1, Nico. Welcome back to your 58th month. Also, thank you so much to Kevin for coming back as well. Thank you so much for 64 months. That is insane. Yo, you guys are crazy. Thank you. So I know you guys don't know about this yet. Nico, Kevin, I hope you guys are ready. But 1 sub today is indeed going to be 1 Halloween joke. So I hope you guys are ready. For some Halloween jokes courtesy of Nico and Nico and Kevin. Yay! Thank you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys are all having a good time. Even if you're not, that's okay. So 2 jokes already, exactly. Kevin is... I would say Kevin is still allowed to not be here sometimes. That's okay. Kevin doesn't have to be here. Mods are allowed to have days off. But yeah. I'll wear it a little sideways going this way. But yeah, that should be a lot of fun. We are doing Flex Friday today. So if you have any good games of chess to submit, feel free to do so. And you can submit games onto our Flex Friday channel. This week the theme is, this week's themes are just Halloween themed openings. So, AkaNemsko's like, I knew she was a cat. Yeah, the real Catwoman cosplay is obviously up there. I should have just had a camera on him for the entire stream today. And that could have just been like, that would have been everything. That would have been better. I could have just been like, I actually turned into Catsko today. And yeah, that would have worked out. But it's alright. Instead, today we are going to be Catwoman, sort of. I have obviously posted my Catwoman look onto Instagram. This is a different one. It's like more of a leopard. But I also have a really important dinner that I need to go to a little bit later today. So I can't like do my makeup extremely Halloween-y, unfortunately. But yeah, anyways, I'm still excited to be here. Why does Catwoman... It's more like, I don't know. I thought it would be, you know, Wakanda. Have you watched Wakanda? The Black Panther in that has... I don't know if he has spikes on it. Oh man, I'm about to sneeze. But in Wakanda, he has, like... Shuri has, Oh, well. That's not what I wanted. But... Oops. I just wanted to have the picture. But yeah, anyways, there's that. So I turn into a black cat, and she has these like spikes on her collar. These little spikes, which is really fun. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying that look. Here, I'll whatever. It's fine. Just trust me on it. It goes down more like this than it does like here. But regardless. Anyways, this is our last Halloween look. We'll still have some regular cosplays during the year. But for now, this is going to be our very last Halloween look. So happy Halloween, everyone. Also, I hope you guys are ready for Halloween jokes. To tickle your funny bone. Get it? Get it, get it? Okay, we have our first one. I hope you guys are ready. Let me put on some Halloween music. I am not going to be giving out candy. One of my least favorite things is trick-or-treating. Let me know if it's too quiet or anything. I think it's okay. Maybe it's a little loud. A touch loud, perhaps. Alright, there we go. Okay. Are you guys ready for some Halloween jokes? No, you're always ready for Halloween jokes. What? Alright, these are so bad. Why don't ghosts like rain? Because it dampens their spirits. Get it? I have another one. This one's for Nico. Alright. Where does a ghost go on vacation? Malibu! Like Malibu, but Malibu. This is gonna be a long day. Well, aren't you happy that you subbed yesterday, Beal? I saw your resub yesterday, Beal. We appreciate you. So now... I saw. I know what you were up to. You wanted to avoid my joke, did you now? Yeah. Well, as the subs roll in, or they don't, either way, up to you guys. You can have as many jokes or as few jokes as you guys want. Hell yeah. I'm glad to hear it. So yeah, don't forget to submit games for Flex Friday. This is a very Halloween-themed Friday. As far as it comes to the chess, we want Halloween-themed submissions! Yeah, early stream today. Should still be a good time. And everything else. Joke elo higher than chess elo. Obviously. Always. Alright, so let's get started on Flex Friday. For those of you who are not familiar with Flex Friday, every 2 weeks we give out 50 buckaroos to the best game and $25 to the worst game. So if you have not submitted a game before for Flex Friday, this week's themes are Halloween themed openings. Yo! Thank you so much, Lauren Zorovets, for the Prime. Yo! And Beal for the 5 gifted subs. Ah, Beal wants to hear jokes. Beal wants jokes. Yo, thank you so much. And also, huge thank you to Lauren for the 4 months Prime as well. I do really appreciate that. If you guys have gotten a gifted sub from Beal, please make sure you are thanking them. Yeah. Alright, this first one is for Lauren. Why didn't the zombie go to school? Because he felt rotten. Alright, this one is really easy. Everyone's gonna get this one. Jokes on jokes. Yeah, exactly. This one's for Beal. What happens when pumpkins drink alcohol? They get smashed. No one's laughing. It's fine. I'll keep making jokes. Good one. Okay, here's another good one. Why did the zombie get kicked out of the church? Because it tried to eat the organ. When did the jokes start? These are the jokes. I don't know what you're talking about. These are the jokes. Alright. We'll do a little Flex Friday. We'll give a little break to the jokes. A short break for the jokes. That one was actually decent. Yo, thank you. Thank you. Someone's appreciating them. Where do ghosts buy their Halloween candy? At the ghostery store! Because grocery store, but they go to a ghostery store because they're ghosts. I know. It's really hard to figure out. I mean, I'm just saying, if you like these jokes, don't be afraid to laugh in the chat. Crickets. Alright, one more, I think. How did the zombie become great at trick-or-treating? Dedication. Because dead. Ooh, we got another one! Thank you, Kev, for the prime! See? Somebody's enjoying my jokes. Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, this one is dedicated for Kev. How do you make a witch itch? By taking away the W. Because witch minus W is itch. I don't even know if that one's really a joke. But, here. It's fine. It's fine. Thanks for subbing with your prime. Appreciate you, Kev. Damn, that's an L for the witch. It's true. It is. Okay, sorry. Back to... Exactly. Alright. Our first game of Flex Friday. This is an Untouchable Rook Cinema. So our submissions for this week had to be Halloween Gambit, the Freak Attack, or the Creepy Crawly, or the Frankenstein Dracula. Those were your options for this week submissions. So big shout out to everybody who did submit that. If you did not submit on theme, well, your game will not be reviewed. But in the meantime, I hope you're having a great Friday. I hope you're having a great Halloween. And this is Connor McChicken's game, Untouchable Rook Cinema. Alright, so this is the Halloween Gambit officially when you play knight takes e5. And you might see this double question mark up here, but it's actually not that bad. Like, it's not great. You would never play this in a classical game. But then, if you do take, it's actually not that bad. So let's take a look. This is Halloween Gambit. Bro probably knows some theory, or maybe he doesn't. but you sacrifice a piece for a lot of activity, a lot of attack. Oh, somebody understood. It's like Wakanda forever. Thank you. See, I told you the spikes made sense. Somebody got it. Somebody got it. Hell yeah. So yeah, this is pretty good. Unfortunately, Black has been able to keep up their extra piece. Oh! Oh, pause champ. The rook can be captured, but if the rook gets captured, this is a discover attack and the queen gets lost. Yeah, I mean, it's just like a generic cat, black cat type thing, but like, it's definitely inspired off of Shuri's outfit, but I don't have a Shuri outfit, so yeah. I'm more Catwoman if I actually have the mask on, but when I wear it on top of my head, I think I'm more Wakanda. Alright, so we have our very first brilliant move where Connor McChicken sacrifices a rook, because if bishop takes, there's pawn take, no, sorry, there's queen takes. My bad! And then once it goes here, I think he could just play d6, and then it's effectively checkmate, and there's basically nothing black can do. So, yeah. And after bishop a2, queen a7, king h1, king f8, d6, knight g8, queen to c4 with the double exclamation mark, literally with the exact same idea. Yeah, we have a really early stream today because of plans later in the day. Also, it's game 6 of the Blue Jays versus the Dodgers. So that's also another reason, but there's a lot going on today. So yeah. The Dodgers are winning tonight. Nice. So yeah, queen c4 is really good. Once again, you're threatening things like rook e7 with checkmate. If the bishop just takes, you don't gotta worry too much about it. I believe you can just play queen takes e6 and stuff, and this is just like a really good position. Yeah, there are games today. Go Jays. I don't trick-or-treat. I've never trick-or-treated, actually. I'm way too socially awkward for that. Hey, Jingtao, thanks so much for the 10 months. Appreciate it. Hell yeah. It'll be fun. Okay, so one more double exclamation mark. Another brilliancy. This was literally... There's the 2 brilliancies in a row, and he sacrifices the bishop. No, not even as a kid. You think I was allowed to go outside? Bro. G takes f6, rook takes f6, king e8, and now we have one more double exclamation mark with the rook takes g6. Sacrificing the rook. Again, because we keep sacrificing the rook. And after h takes, there was queen to c3, and this is just a crushing position even though he's down a rook and a knight, because the king is just in the middle of the board and his opponent is forced to resign because they literally have no moves. So yeah, a really nice game overall, played by Mr. Connor McChicken with the 4 brilliancies. This is going to be a tough game to beat. We're starting out strong today with the flexes. Love to see it. Yeah, I couldn't even go outside. Well, I mean, I gotta go outside, obviously, but unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately, depending on how you see it, it's not like the biggest deal, you know? I don't mind too much. I wasn't really ever a Halloween person as a kid, just because as a kid I never got to wear costumes or anything like that, so I would always have a really, really cheap costume, and my parents... Like, it was just literally whatever we could find, you know, which is totally okay. But yeah, I was never much of a Halloween kid. But that's okay. Now, as an adult, I get to celebrate a lot more Halloween, which is awesome. But yeah. Alright, so next up, we've got Mr. Love, played as white. I've been playing on increasingly shorter clocks to better develop instincts. And it's working! I'm not resigning early in 1-minute games, and my middle end game accuracy is really improving as a result. This is one of my most dominant 1-minute games to date. No interval, no mistakes, no thinking, just a truly brutal series of moves and a tale of increasing panic on the opponent's clock. I'm also arguing that the Black Knight's Tango is very Halloween-coded opening on account of Morticia and Ms. Adams. I don't know who those people are, so chat, I will let you guys decide. If this opening, this is the Black Knight's Tango, apparently. Yeah, but sushi is a good time. You know, sushi's a really good time. So do we think that the they're Wednesdays okay, that I do know. Vote no because of the length of the explanation. I'll give chat a proper poll. Is the Black Knight's Tango a Halloween opening? Yes or no? You guys get 1 minute. If chat votes yes that this is indeed a Halloween themed opening, then we have a game here. So I don't really think this is a good opening for Black because you're kind of impacting your C pawn for being able to push up, and one of the key things you want to do in openings is just being able to like expand into the center. So, yeah. It is going well. This is literally just the Black Knight thingamajiggy. This is just it. Chat's voting no! Oh no! Chat, you guys are savages. Y'all are savages. What the heck? What do you mean you're voting no? It's quite spooky though. I do agree with that. I think it could be a little spooky. But it does look like chat is primarily saying no. So unfortunately, Svengoolie, your opening will not be accepted for this week's Flex Friday. But thank you for your submission. And because I didn't even look at the game, you're more than welcome to submit that game in the future at a later time. Yeah, or if you want to submit a different game for today, that's okay too. Alright, so next game is Gary, played as white. I don't know what is the bigger fail. Having played a classical game of chess 5+0, or the stalemate with 2 minutes left on my clock. Honestly, all of you people who are playing the arena, this wasn't even your game in the arena yesterday. I swear, I saw so many sus games in the arena yesterday that you guys were actually epically failing at. I'm almost surprised that this wasn't the one against Boyshack, because I feel like that one was a really big fail. But okay, so if you submit a fail, it can be literally anything. If you submit fails, you still have the chance to win $25. I just pinned the 5 best games, and then the person with the best game is voted by Twitch chat, which means that you guys at the very end will get a review of all the games, and then yeah, it should be a really good time. Nemo forever. Yeah, I'm gonna put up a picture of Shuri. Wait 1 sec. People are getting it. Oh, by the way, how do you turn off the lights on Halloween? You use a light switch! Like a light switch. Actually, it might not be Shuri's outfit. It's when she became Black Panther. Get it? Alright, I give up. Download. Yo, Gary! Thank you so much for another gifted sub. I appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, you know what that means, chat? What fruit is a vampire's favorite fruit? Nectarine! close. Peach was close. Because it's a nectarine. So it's like... Yeah, that one wasn't even that bad. Thanks. Alright. Gary's game. Bishop g7, d4. Castling. A nectarine is essentially a type of... I want to say it's a type of peach. Like, it almost looks like a peach. I could be wrong. But it's in the stone fruit family. I'm pretty sure. How is it not in the stone fruit family? Are they not almost the same fruit? I feel like they're almost the same fruit. Sorry, I have the analysis turned off for this game. One has... like fuzz, and the other doesn't have fuzz. That's basically the only difference I can tell. And one's a little smaller, maybe. That's a good one. Same Tao, that's a really good one. Alright, so Gary's completely winning. He's got these 2 passed pawns up here. Ooh! Okay, well, I mean, you're still up a whole rook. What could possibly go wrong? You're also up 2 minutes. Yoink. Yoink. Not the stalemate! Oh no. Wait, that's terrible. Oh. The stalemate is actually terrible. Damn. Alright, well, that's definitely getting pinned as a fail. Pin it. Alright, next up. We've got this game by... Hema, Skrillasaurus Rex, played as black. I beat in 70-70 as a 450 or something in this arena. Hope it's worthy, but regardless, it felt cool. Anybody can submit a game. This is called Flex Friday. I wouldn't really call these game reviews. I mean, I am reviewing your game. But basically, we're giving out $50 to the best game and $25 to the worst game. Hello, Lauren. Hello, hello. Your game has to be on theme for today, which is the Halloween theme. Your opening has to be the Halloween Gambit or an Halloween themed opening. Skrillasaurus Rex is submitting a flex plate as black. Oh, wait, what the? Bro! You gotta take this knight back, otherwise they've just gotten a free pawn. Well, look. Oh, they just blundered a queen? Not bad. Yoink. Short and sweet, 12 move checkmate against a 1778. That's pretty decent. Alright, well, you get pinned. This is a flex. Coming in from Hema. We'll take it. Alright, next up. We got tied against the arena winner as a 500 ELO Blitz player. Cool. Okay, see? This is how you're supposed to play. You're supposed to take this horsey. You gotta take the horsey. If you don't take the horsey, you're literally just down a pawn for absolutely nothing. So, you don't want to be down a pawn for absolutely no reason, guys. Trust me. I'm speaking from experience. Remember when we were doing the speed run? The Ruffle speed run, and I explained the importance of always taking the pizza. Don't let your opponent have any slices of pizza. Same concept in chess. You want to always be capturing your opponent's pieces when you have the opportunity to, because if you don't, it's going to come back to you. Now, I'm still fighting the war against microplastics, but I'm so thirsty, and this is the only bottle of water I got left, so... Hello! Hello, hello. Yeah, we don't have that many submissions this week, so if anybody wants to submit, feel free to do so.
It is completely free to submit. It does need to be Halloween themed. So if you played the arena yesterday, yeah. I don't have time to fill up water bottles. I wish. I wish. This is, oh my god. Kirkland water this is like the signature of Canada. This is the Costco water. Literally. I think Costco owns Kirkland or something, but Kirkland is like our, I don't know. I don't know what the comparison for the US would be, because I don't even remember doing much. What did I do in LA? In LA, I definitely had a brittle filter. Alright, sorry, back to this game. So there's 500. It is a Costco brand? Okay. US doesn't have Costco, right? Oh, there is Costco in the US? Wait, what? Oh, you guys have Costco? Should I have known that? Nice, Tindao, I like it. Oh, that's crazy. I don't think I knew that the US had Costco. To be fair, I am a very homebody. The only time I used to go to Costco or like anything was with my parents. Some places do, yeah. Maybe it's from the US. Yeah, that would be actually. I thought Kirkland was a very Canadian signature brand. Oops, my bad. Yeah, well, you could have a borderline one. I had no idea. Oh, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. I'm not really sure why this game is a draw. I'm still confused. How did this game draw? I don't think I can pin this as a flex just because I'm genuinely confused, which is why it's also extremely beneficial for your submission if you are in Twitch chat when you're submitting a game, so I can ask you questions because I would like to investigate this game. As in, I genuinely have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. I thought there's just so many Costco's in the boonies in Canada. I just assumed it was kind of Canadian. But it would make sense that it's in the US too. I had no idea. Alright, well, we'll move on, because I don't think, yeah, that's it. That's literally the whole game. So can't really pin that down, because I don't really know what's going on, or why the game was just a draw. Once again, if you are in the chat when you're submitting games, it is so helpful for your case, because if you're not here when submitting your game, then I might genuinely just have no idea, like, what's happening. Like, if you just draw on move 24 or whatever against somebody who's a lot better than you, why was it a draw? No, it said draw. It literally said draw. It can't do that unless it wouldn't show up as a draw. It would just show up as aborted, I think. I'm actually maybe not sure. I have no idea. Maybe not then. Maybe it did just get aborted, and bro thought the game was a draw. Aww! Alright, we need him to not watch the stream VOD then. Hey, Ben Milligan. Hello. Hello. Dude, you know where I actually saw Tim Hortons? I straight up saw Tim Hortons in, where was it? In China! In Beijing! There were Tim Hortons in Beijing, and I saw multiple of them. They're like, they have Starbucks, they have Costa, they have Costa in Beijing, and they had Tim Hortons in Beijing. I don't know if that's cool. Tim Hortons coffee is pretty sus. I've also seen Tim Hortons in Hong Kong. I've seen Tim Hortons in Singapore. I've seen Tim Hortons in Dubai. It's kind of insane. I bet their coffee is better outside of Canada though. Whoa, India has Tim Hortons? Yeah, old Tim Hortons at least had decent coffee. I don't know what happened to I actually do know what happened to the new Tim Hortons. Oh, it's also not, yeah, Burger King bought it or something? Sad. Alright, next up, we have Stay Peachy, played as Black. One of the best games I have played in a long time, beating a 2200. Ain't no joke. Here's all the countries I've seen Tim Hortons, and here are all the countries that I would travel to for cats. Yeah, I think they, I don't really know, Nork. It's venture capital owned or something. But they still have the little maple leaf. That's like really the only Canadian brand. I love when people ask me, do you have a plan to visit X country? And I was literally in X country a few months ago. This happens all the time. I'll come back from China and people will be like, so when are you visiting China? I was like, I was in China yesterday. Literally yesterday. But yeah, anyways. Why are we not defending the F7 pawn? Just out of curiosity. Honestly, it's fine. When am I visiting Canada? Yeah, asking the important questions. So, White's problem here is that they consolidated, and White should not be the person consolidating, because this is a very... what do you call it? Like... If you swap off pieces when you're down material, you're gonna run out of pieces to play with in the endgame. Which is why when you're down material, and especially in an opening like the Halloween Gambit, you want to be being aggressive, you know? You want to be aggressive. This is not being aggressive. This is just being lackluster and going into endgame and swapping off all your pieces. So yeah. Yoink. Yoink. I mean, I think this game deserves to get pinned. You're 1200. You managed to not lose the game. In fact, you even won the game. I mean, I would have just taken this, but that's okay. No problem. Works too. Oh my god, you flag... Oh, they flagged him. Oh, that's crazy. Because he blundered the queen here. Well, that docks a point against you. It's a clean game. It's not the most flexy, but we don't have that many submissions right now, so we're gonna pin it. The competition is not very tight. That's alright. Alright. Miguel Neitdorf. I played as black. Managed to take down a 2600. Had a fake. Ooh, why fake? Fake brilliant move. And perfectly capitalized on their one blunder in a king and pawn endgame. Is a fake brilliant move just not? I'm so confused. Why are they calling it fake? If chess.com gives you a brilliant move, it's for sure a brilliant move. Turkey, Tim Hortons might have cats. This is true. That would be a peak Nemo stream. Yoink. Yeah, I mean, black's just better because white, once again, did not capitalize. Also, this whole castling long strategy is pretty good if your opponent gives you time to do it. Like, the fact that... Yeah, I think d5 is really good. I think this is all really good. I think Miguel Neitdorf actually looked up theory a little bit. Bum 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 bum. Yoink! 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 Oh! What do you mean, fake brilliant move? Wait, this is actually a really good brilliant move. I mean, it's actually a completely drawn game. But it's kind of a drawn game anyways, because their pawns are pushing up so far that you're gonna have a really difficult time to defend this. So I don't think there's anything fake about this brilliant move. A brilliant move should not always be like, oh, I want a queen or something. I like that chess.com is actually giving out brilliant moves to moves that are necessary in a position where even if you play it, you might not be winning. That's actually a really, really, really good sign. That's a really good sign. I love that. Good stuff. Yoink. Oh! Okay. Well, I don't know if this game, once again, is an actual Flex Friday game. But because we have a lack of options, it is getting pinned. Okay, next up, we got a fail! Played as white, Thug Assassin. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, that's true. Well, 2000 is still meh, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about 2020 being... Like, I think once you go over 2000, anything can happen at some point. You know? So... Moobot does not like links. Alright, we'll see this fail. Bum, bum. This is sounding a little too Universal Studios-y. Yeah, the bot does not like ya. I mean, this is completely winning. Yo, what? Okay, this is completely winning. Ah! No! Not the one move blunder. Could have taken this bishop like this. Could have just done this. Could have done anything other than just give it up. Gave it all away in one game. The one that got away for realsies. Alright. Next up, we have Ahmed. Just a nice game, taking advantage of a weak king and space advantage. Thanks, Bean! Appreciate it! Thank you, thank you. Wait, is this gonna be Oh, hell yeah! Wow, I love it when people actually go out in the real world, as in not in my arenas where the position's already set up, and they play the Halloween game, or play whatever opening is required. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, look at how sleepy the little guy is. We got 3 cats. We got me, we got Kuromi, and we have CATWOMAN. He's just a sleepy boy. Sleepy boy. What? Wait. Oh yeah. Okay, it's a check. I was like... that looked like checkmate, but... Push. Push. Oh? Oh? Yeah, I mean, it's a solid game. Hey, Funky Town, thanks for the tier 1. Welcome back to your 8th month. Appreciate it. Thank you. That means we have a joke! Hell yeah. It's joke time! Ah. What does a French skeleton say? Bonjour. Because usually it's bonjour, but bonjour. See? Someone French in the chat got it. Yeah, that was a bone joke. And we got another gifted sub from the Space Heartbeat. Yo, thank you. Thank you. Alright, one more joke. For the Space Heartbeat. Let me see. What's a not terrible one? They're all kind of terrible. These are all a little sus. Okay. Some of these make no sense. Why don't skeletons ever go trick-or-treating? Because they have no body to go with! Yo, Eastside! Thank you so much for another 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it. Guys! Make sure you're thanking Eastside if you're getting a gifted sub. If you've gotten any gifted subs today, just thank him in general. Here's another one. Why don't ghosts like Halloween candy? This one's for Eastside. Because they don't have a stomach for it. Because ghosts don't have stomachs. On the no body joke? Well, ghosts? I mean... I don't know. But they both work, right? Oh, here's another good one for Eastside. Why do vampires not want to become investment bankers? Hell yeah, Raz. It literally is. It's Wakanda inspired. Catwoman, but like I don't have a better name for it, so we're just calling it Catwoman. It's close enough. But yeah, it's very Shuri inspired. So vampires don't want to become investment bankers because they hate stakeholders. Get it? They don't like being stabby stabbed because it's like their one thing that they can't handle. Alright, here's another one for Eastside. Why are graveyards so noisy? Because of all that coughing! No, I appreciate you guys for sticking up, for staying here for my jokes. It's funny, okay? It's funny. Alright, how many pins do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we still only have 4. So you're by default pinned, even though I don't think this game is particularly pinnable. You're still pinned. Yeah. If somebody gifted 500 subs today, we'd be here reciting 500 jokes. I think we got 2 more for Eastside. Why are vampires bad at art? Because they can only draw blood. Oh no, that's sad, Singtao. That's sad. That's true. Not every week's gonna have that many insane ones. I agree with you. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Eastside. But thank you so much for 200 bits. We'll get to your game. We're currently on Gaston's game. We'll keep moving Flex Friday along. But thank you. Appreciate the support. 1 second. Bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. What the heck? Alright. Hello, Doc Brown. Hello, hello. We didn't catch up for Christmas 2023. I don't remember what happened Christmas 2023. I played as white. It's like old boy saw a ghost. d4, g6, king d2. Wait, what? Is this a fail? I'm so confused. Because this is... I mean... Does this count as a Halloween opening? The king is kind of going on an exploring route. Yeah! King went trick-or-treating and he went all the way back. I don't know. I'll leave it up to chat. Do we feel like this opening is Halloween themed? Yes or no? So TLDR, the king went on a little walk. And by little, I mean, it really went and explored. Dude, my cat always has an exhausting day. It's exhausting being a cutie patootie, you know? He's actually so adorable now. He, like, sleeps on my lap on the couch. Yes! I love that chat is voting yes on this one and voted no on the Tango one. He's adorbs. Alright, well, it looks like it's a yes, so we'll take a look at this game. I mean, the king certainly went on a walk, and it is quite scary to do that. I mean, he still has been a menace. He still bites and stuff, but he's also cute. He's also, like, he used to just be a menace, but now at least he's a menace and kind of cute. So, you know. Yoink. Wait, we're completely lost. How did we possibly win this game? CATSCO does have cute privilege. We flagged. Okay. I don't think this game is that much of a flex, but we appreciate your submission anyways. I do think that the king walk is cool, but it was sus, and then it was more sus, and then you didn't play the middle game very well, but at least you flagged your opponent. So yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, East Side, played as white. This was in 2024. It was a 3-minute game. I opened with my knights, being as I like to fiend. Keto my bishops. I had the pleasure and privilege to play a Grandmaster who was very close with Grandmaster Daniel Naroditsky. Aw. Rest in peace, Danya. Oh, and we also have the change.org link pinned. Oh, sorry, sent in. We will... Oh, is this not going to be on theme? Thanks, Boyshak. We'll pin it. Oh no, it's not on theme. Oh no, East Side. This week's theme are Halloween gambits. Or Halloween themed openings. So unfortunately, this one is not going to count. But you're more than welcome to send in the game at a time when we are doing a non-themed or potentially something that's a little more themed towards this opening, which is like, it looks like it's a D4 Chigorin. Sorry. This week is only for Halloween. We're doing Halloween themed openings. There's a couple of Halloween themed openings out there. So whatever you guys want to play, there's Halloween Gambit. There's sorry, Halloween Gambit. Creepy Crawly, which is the... I'm actually not sure what Creepy Crawly is. Frankenstein Dracula. There's the Freak Attack. And there's something else, and I can't remember it now. I'm pretty sure there's like 4 or 5 actual Halloween-themed gambits. Or openings, just openings period. But yeah, if you guys want to submit games for that, feel free to do so. But unfortunately, this one will not count. Alright, for the next game, we have a fail coming in from Boyshak. Can't believe I keep getting unlucky like this. Are aliens Halloweeny? I don't think so. I think aliens are just aliens. We're looking for something a little creepy. Oh, I should be wearing my glove. I have like a claw glove. I forgot. Oh well. Alright, sorry, this is Boyshak's game. Creepily bad! One of my favorite things to do is refute the refute the fried liver from beginners, and then they're like, oh shit, what do I do now? Yeah. Alright. This is a fail. So once again, for a fail, you're allowed to submit anything. As in, you can submit any opening. Yeah, any opening. I mean, so far it's a pretty good game. In true Boyshak style, we are taking a free rook. Sacrificing the exchange. I'm not sure why we're sacrificing the exchange, but... Oh my god, why do you even repeat positions? Why do we keep repeating positions, bro? Like, why don't we just move something else? Well, you know, on the other hand, bro at least didn't flag this game. So, because it's Boyshak, this is almost a flex that he didn't flag this game. I'm just saying. Boyshak is my chess inspiration, as he should be. I don't know. I think this is like bad, but is it that bad? It's not even that bad of a fail. I think it's a valid decision because he is about to get flagged. But we don't have that many fails this week, so we're gonna pin it. I mean, yeah, there's literally mate in one. What? He could have made it one instead of... Alright, I think because there's literally just made it one, this deserves a pin. He could have just made it one every single time, except he just decided to perpetual. So I think that does make it a fail. You know what? I take it back. Yeah. Alright, next up, Kardik. I don't know where I played this, but it's one of the only games which I play with Halo Gambit. I don't think this is gonna be... Oh! Halo Gambit? Oh, you mean Halloween Gambit, but you shorten Halloween to Halo? I don't know if I agree with shortening Halloween to Halo, guys. If we're gonna shorten Halloween, it needs to be like... I don't know. I don't think Halloween is a good shortened phrase. But it's certainly not gonna be Halo. Alright, let's take a look. Did you play white or black? I can't even tell. I'm cheating a little bit. Alright, played white because white won. So, I'm gonna make that wild assumption that he must have played. Halloween is already shortened. It's like All Hallows Eve or something. Yeah. Toy. Chow to ta. I don't even know what that means. I think this is a flex though. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at what the engine says. The engine says no brilliancies. I think it's a really solid game. Like, we have this issue a lot. Your opponent just kind of blundered a piece. This was a 10-minute game. Yeah, unfortunately, I just don't think this is a flex. This was my first game played after reviewing some polymorphic games on chess.com. I was trying to focus on mind games, abstraction, and strategy rather than stressing over pure accuracy. Kaio? I have no idea how to pronounce this word. I don't speak any Portuguese. This is also not looking like a Halloween opening. So we will move on to Kako. Kako's game is currently the last one that we have. So if anybody else would like to submit any games for Flex Friday. Hey Todd, you have one more chance to do so. Yeah, I thought it was Italian, but then I remembered it's Portuguese, so that wouldn't even make sense. Hey Kako, thanks for the 200 bits. Nice little Halloween emote. We got Medusa Gambit. Oh, I have not heard of this one. To participate in this Halloween Flex Friday, I decided to choose a forgotten opening for the theme. This was a straightforward game with many attacks and counterattacks, many menacing moves worthy of the opening's name. Wait, what? Yeah, if you have something that's called the Spider Gambit, submit it. We would love to see it. Catsko as Batman would actually be so awesome. Taco being the poet that is. I didn't know there's a Medusa Gambit. Is this actually called the Medusa Gambit? How do I check? Yeah! Oh my gosh! It's called the Medusa Gambit! And it's basically just the board. This is effectively... Oh, this is so cool. If I had known yesterday, we would have done a Medusa Gambit arena. I genuinely had no idea the Medusa Gambit even existed. Wait, that's actually so cool. Well, thank you for showing all of us this. Yeah. Flex for theme research, for sure. That'd be crazy. Whoa, I would have probably liked queen takes more. Oh, sorry, not queen. Oh, you can't. I for some reason thought my king had already moved. Obviously can't queen take. Ooh. Wow, a little checkmate. Wow, this is a really good game. I mean, this is fascinating. Because the center is completely different, like, exposed. Kako basically doesn't move his entire queen side, but it doesn't matter because he's on the attack. And he brings out his like, bishop and stuff. You've spent a lot of time researching openings with G5. I really like it. I think it's excellent. Okay. It's for sure getting pinned. Yo, Bortnik! Thank you so much for the raid, guys. I hope you had an awesome Friday. Much love. Hope you're hanging on in there, but thank you guys so much for coming over. We're currently doing a little Flex Friday, so if you guys wanted to submit any games, we're doing Halloween-themed openings today, except for fails. But we're giving out $50 to the best game, and then $25 to the worst game. So if you guys wanted to submit games, this is a little chance to win some money. But yeah, thank you, Bortnik. Appreciate you a lot. Sending my condolences and yeah. Hope to hang out soon as well. Thank you, Kako, for the gifted sub to Connor. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Playing over the board versus playing online are two completely different, like, skills. Not the same at all. If you're good at one and bad at the other, it's probably just because you don't you haven't spent like 30 hours playing over the board and 30 hours playing 30 hours playing online as well. So I think the last time I saw Bortnik was in Singapore 2 years ago. I'm hoping to see Bortnik somewhere cool. Somewhere maybe as cool as Singapore, because Singapore is pretty insane. Yeah. I'm not sure if I've seen him again since then. It's like 2 years ago now. Two very different people. I did see Bach much more recently. Oh yeah, I have a joke. So also for any subs today, we give out one Halloween themed joke. Are you guys ready? Where does a mummy go for vacation? The Dead Sea. Yeah, I saw Bach this year. This is a true statement. Obviously the Dead Sea. Okay, this one's a bonus free one, because we're here. What do vegetarian zombies eat? Grains. Because instead of brains, they eat grains. Because they're vegetarian. You're welcome for the free joke. Okay, so for fails this week, we only have 1, 2, 3. We only have 3 fails, guys. That's crazy. I think we know who's gonna win. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, every single week we basically give out $50 for the best game and $25 for the worst game. And it's just like peer reviewed. So I pick the best. I pick my top 5 and then you guys get to vote. So unfortunately, we have no more submissions. Sorry, every other week. You're right. Thank you. Every other week. Every other week is the arena for the next week's Flex Friday. So, all right. We'll start out with the fails because we only have so many of them. We got Voice Shack, we got Thug Assassin, and we got Gary Kaspivarov. So starting out with Gary Kaspivarov, bro played a pretty suspect. Actually, he played a totally fine opening. I think this opening was not the issue. This opening was kind of like, okay. Yo, Tripsy, thanks for the 5 months. When you put it that way. Oh no, now I'm on the, what's it called? In the spotlight. I'm in the spotlight. Okay. Let's see, do I have any good ones? Should we give it an adult one, finally? Because I feel like I've been giving a lot of mom, or I guess dad jokes. I don't know why I said mom jokes. Okay, we can do one. I don't think these are gonna be adulty. No, these are kind of, oh my gosh. How do 2 skeletons have sex? By boning all night long. There you go. Oh, this is also, can I get a refund? Alright, no refund, but you can get 2 jokes for the price of 1. If Dracula were a furry, what would his name be? Nosferatu. That one's not like adulty, but anyways. Yeah, you guys got blessed with one extra joke. 2 for the price of 1. Nosfer, like F-U-R, instead of Nosferatu, like F-E-R. Fantastic value. Yeah, exactly. It makes a lot more sense, I think, when you read it, because if it's not being read out loud, it is a little difficult to understand. I don't disagree. But yeah. There you go. You're welcome. Okay. Sorry, where do we leave off? I have to close some of these tabs. No, I think Nosferatu and Nosferatu, like, it's basically pronounced the exact same way. So... No, Funky. The people that are subbing today are also appreciating all the jokes. Yeah, if you're lurking right now and you're appreciating the jokes, come out and say boo or something. Live, lurk, love. Yeah, I have to emphasize it more for sure. Okay. Hell yeah. Thanks, lurkers. Boo. Okay, sorry, back to Gary's game. This was actually a really good game. Gary's up a piece. He's got the opportunity of a lifetime to promote his 2 pawns that are in the middle of his connected pass pawns that are in the middle of the board, which is insane. Never. You should enjoy life. I think too many people are way too obsessed with age and stuff like that. Bro, do whatever makes life fun for you. Life's kind of short. Life's way too short. Just enjoy. Just like how you're never too old to chase your dreams of being a grandmaster. It just might not be worth it. Oh yeah, okay, I do think there's an age limit on trick-or-treating. Trick-or-treating is like 18. The cap on trick-or-treating is definitely 18. Unless you're babysitting your niece or whatever. Because after 18, it's just kind of weird. Like, why are you going around asking for free candy? Go make your own money and buy your own candy, you know? But yeah. So, Gary's game was really good, obviously, as always. You can trick-or-treat as an adult in Disney? I don't think I knew that. Oh my gosh, that might actually be where I go trick-or-treating one year. Because I have never gone trick-or-treating. And I would absolutely love to. Or a nephew. Or borrow your neighbor's kid. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. I wouldn't personally not give an adult candy if they knocked on my door. I would probably, like, judge a little bit. Yeah. Because free candy? Nice. Yeah. I mean, it's not the worst. But yeah, as a kid, I never went trick-or-treating, which is okay. I didn't miss out on too much, I'm sure. It's also freezing in Finland in November. So I don't even really know if I want to go trick-or-treating in November in Finland. I mean, sorry, October 31st, November. Like, it's so cold. It's probably already snowing. Hello, Ricky! Thanks so much for the prime! I appreciate it. Thank you. Joke time! Why did the mummy go to therapy? Because he had serious rapping issues. Oh, mommy issues would have been better. But rapping issues? Like, when you get rapped as a mummy? You didn't even buy your own sub, bro. You don't get a refund. He had a queen for a brief moment, and then it got captured. But that's okay, because he's up a rook, so there's no way you would lose this game being up a rook, right? No way. Yoink. You would think. You would think that there's no way you could fuck this up. With a queen and a rook. But alas! He does. He does fuck it up. Because this, after all, is Fail Friday. He has 2 minutes left on the clock. And, you know, all the opportunities were there for him to not fuck it up. But he did. So, yeah. 2 minutes remaining is a really big fail. Yeah, you can still send in a game, honestly. We don't have that many submissions, especially for fails. So, if you're able to get one in before the end of Boy Shack's game, we're super down for it. I will review. Alright, next up, we've got Pranav Murdy, who is 2018. If you already submitted a game today, you cannot submit a second time. You're only allowed one submission. One. Catsko is always trick-or-treating. As in, he doesn't need to do any tricks and he gets treats anyways. It's a dog in a cat costume. Yeah, he's actually just Dogsco today. Alright, so next game is Pranav. And... Yo, Brooksicle! Thanks so much for the prime! I appreciate it! Thank you, thank you. Hell yeah. Alright. I don't even know if Brooksicle knows this, but... it's time for one joke for the Brooksicle! Halloween's as much of a thing as you want to make it. Alright. Ha! How does Dracula order his coffee? I like to think that if you're subbing today and you've read the stream title and therefore you want a joke. He wants it decaffeinated, of course. Because instead of decaffeinated, he gets it decaffeinated. No, nobody reads the stream title. Unfortunately, this is also true. And he won't sleep. Yeah, exactly. That's the new blend. Yep, with a little bit of coffin. A little coffin. In Dracula's... Why do they sleep in... whatever. Alright, sorry, back to Pranav's game. Pranav's game was great. He's really good. He's really good at chess. He has usually a lot of brilliancies. But this time, not so much a brilliancy, and he actually plays queen takes f3. Yeah, you can send in your game, AK. But you gotta do it soon. Thanks, Funky. You saw Connor's game? Fair enough. So queen takes e1. Bam! Such a beautiful game. And then all thrown away with one move. And that's unfortunately a little bit like life sometimes. You can have it all going as planned. It can be going as you want, but it can all... You can mess up. Which is very sad. But thank you, Pranav, for sending in this game. Appreciate it. Everybody can send in the game, yeah. Alright, next up, we got Boy Shack's game. No more fails after Boy Shack's games. If you want to submit a flex, you have about 5 more minutes to do so. So for Boy Shack's game, we've got a little... Well, you'll see. Boy Shack played actually a pretty decent game. He opens up his opponent's king side. It's going into an endgame, no problem. He goes for the rook, gets a free rook, actually chooses to simplify the position with an exchange sack, and then offers to trade off queens, and his opponent actually moves into a really tight situation over here where there's a lot of chances for checkmate. Unfortunately, Boy Shack does not deliver checkmate in 1 for whatever reason, and claiming that he is short on time, does not see it, and instead plays queen to e7, repeating the position 3 times in a row. And yeah, draws the game instead. So that is Boy Shack's fail. Alright. So you guys get 5 minutes on who deserves $25. We've got Gary Kasparov. We've got Pranav. And we have Boy Shack. Unfortunately, the fail queue for today is going to be done. That was the last fail game. You had until the end of this to submit a fail. But if you would like to submit games for the future weeks, you are able to. We do have fail and flex Friday every other week. Yeah, 25 buckaroos. So you can choose whose game you would like to submit for fails or for you can choose whose game wins the end of Flex Friday or Fail Friday. I am just the person who shows you the games and picks the top 5. This week we only had 3 fails submitted. So if you guys have a strong opinion, feel free to go vote. And also, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you're coming over to Twitch to vote. Kevin is the one that does deliver the money. If you choose to get your money on Phenom, you actually get $5 extra. So instead of $25, it would be 30 buckaroos if you chose to get it on Phenom. And for flexes, if you chose to get it on Phenom, you would get 55 bucks instead of just instead of just 50. So yeah. Get a Phenom account. It's also, you'll get your money also a lot faster if you choose to get it on Phenom. So yeah, you guys have options. You guys have options to vote. But we do this all the time. And also Phenom is where we pay out all of like our arenas and stuff. Yeah, you can't lose by getting a Phenom account. Exactly. You can just make it and have it ready for whenever you win money through Nemo events. So it's a good time. You guys can vote for whoever you would like, and you're allowed to try to influence other people. But yeah, we still have... Oh, while this is happening, I'll take a quick look at Cloud's game. Cloud also submitted a game for a flex, not a fail. If anyone has any questions about and need to be reminded who played what. Cloud's flex. Yoink. Yoink. Oh. Wait. I didn't do it with the analysis on. One sec. I certainly think this game has the chance to make it. I like the way that you're so aggressive and you brought all your pieces out. Being down a whole rook. Oh, and he sacrifices the rook. With rook takes d7. Brings the king out. He has no major pieces except for the queen. Oh, this is a great game. Alright, congratulations. Last minute submission. Got yourself pinned. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so let's see. We have Cloud, Kako. Oh, I think Demot's game is being removed. Miguel, Chev, and then Hema. Oh, we have 6 accidentally. So I think Miguel's game is also. I don't agree that it was a fake brilliant move, but I do think that this one was better. So yeah, Phenom does work all around the globe. Wherever you might be in the world, it will work. It will work, absolutely. And then I think we have one more game being submitted. If they get in on time before this poll closes. You gotta get it in time before the poll closes though, because otherwise we have our 5 flexes. Okay, Spider Gambit coming in. No! Oh, there it is. Okay, I've never heard of the Spider Gambit before, so we're gonna review the Spider Gambit. Wait, this is just the crab. Does it change into a Spider Gambit? You made it up? Are crabs not underwater spiders? Wait, bro submitted an opening he called the Spider Gambit, and it's actually just the crab. On Discord right now, he's like, what's the crab? Oh, this is the crab. That's too funny. Bro, this is already an opening. You can check all the... Okay. You can... If you play on chess.com, it's alright. I think this is a very honest mistake. It's just more funny, because I know we have a lot of people that, like, are just here for the vibes and don't... don't worry about it at all. This is not him trying to scamaz us and say he played the spider, but it is really funny. So on chess.com, just as an FYI, whenever you finish a game and you go like look at the game, you can actually see it on the right hand side here where I've highlighted this. It says crab variation. It's all good. You're totally fine. That was really funny. But yeah, here it says it's where opening crab variation. So this opening is called the crab. And that's kind of... Every chess opening has a name, effectively, at this point. And if it doesn't have a name, someone's probably gonna claim that they created it and then they're gonna name it. But yeah, the crab's a real opening. So yeah, it also tells you literally as you play. You might not even be out of the game yet, and it will already tell you. So if you are not familiar with this function, well, now you are familiar with this function, and you are welcome. Because, yeah. Holy crab! Hello, Strawburger! Oh! Strawburger! You're in for a treat! Welcome back! Here, we can actually finish looking at the game. I don't mind. But now you know. Oh, this is good. You got the opponent's queen trapped. Strawburger. Why did the ghost go to the amusement park? To go on the roller coaster! For the Woos is also not bad. Yeah, this is a good game. Clean game, actually, by 500. Drums! The roller coaster. Alright, congratulations to Pranav on winning Fail Friday. You'll get your 25 buckaroos. Let us know. Because he has no car? Wait. I don't know if that makes sense, unfortunately. Well, I don't exactly know how all those openings work. Yo, Nemo fan, thanks for a gifted sub to Lay. I appreciate it. Are you guys ready for another one? Yeah, someone gifted the next joke. This one is gonna be really good. Why did the invisible man quit his job? Because he couldn't see himself doing it. Get it? Because he couldn't see himself. Deep. Yeah, no problem. Hey, look, I'm just saying. You don't actually have to watch the stream if you don't want to. You're not stuck here. He should have looked in the mirror, duh. Actually, that's a great question. Invisible Man is just always invisible, right? Like, permanently invisible? No? Oh. How do you see him? I don't know the lore behind the Invisible Man. No one wanted to see his work? Yeah. Alright. Back to, flexes. Whee! Your vote is for Connor? Damn. Alright, we have Cloud. We got Kako. We've got Albert. We have Hema. Oh, wait. I need to remove... And then Connor. Okay, these are the 5. You're allowed to submit whatever time control you want. But you do always need to be on theme. As long as you're on theme. That's really it. Ow. My mask is like... I'm wearing this like an Ombu mask. Alright. Hope you guys are ready. So this first game is Connor's game, and once again for flexes this week you had to submit a game that was Halloween themed. So whether that was going to be the Creepy Crawly or Halloween Gambit or yeah. Oh, notification didn't pop up. Well, we'll give another joke. I trust you. But thank you very much, Nemo fan. Thank you, thank you. Okay, here's a good one. This is a very Blue Jays related one. Why don't vampires play baseball? Because their bats keep flying away. Ta-da! Yeah. Go, Blue Jays! I will not be going to a Blue Jays game, unfortunately. Alright, Connor McChicken played a really good game. So for the Halloween Gambit, once again, the idea is that you're sacrificing a piece for a lot of compensation. And by compensation, I mean like the ability to attack your opponent because their king is kind of stuck in the middle of the board. So what Connor McChicken did really well this game is that he found ways to keep attacking his opponent. So first of all, he plays this wonderful move with rook to e6. If the opponent takes with the bishop, bam! And then you have a discover attack on the queen. And then after his opponent plays queen takes f4, he goes queen to e2 with it earning himself the brilliancy because of the bishop takes. You got queen takes, can fade and stuff, and then you have d6. If the king tries to go here, you still have d6, so this is just a really crushing position overall. He keeps the rook over here because whenever the opponent takes, you can take with the queen. And there's checkmate ideas. And then after knight g8, he goes queen to c4, sacrificing the rook once again, coming out with his plan. And then he sacrifices the bishop on top of that, earning himself another double exclamation. And then he sacrifices the rook one more time, and now he's only got a rook, a queen, and a bishop against 2 rooks, queen, bishop, and knight. But yeah, it doesn't matter because he is so winning in this position, and with 4 brilliant moves, crushes the opponent and makes the opponent resign with their king still stuck in the center. So pretty good game. And that's a really good example of how to play Flex, how to, first of all, play Halloween Gambit and submit games for Flex Friday. I don't know, I think he played on another site that we don't talk about. It's alright. It's true. Okay, next up, we have this game by Skrillosaurus. So this was in the Halloween Gambit arena, so this is just the Halloween Gambit starting position. Skrillosaurus, 400 against a 1778, so this is David against Goliath. And David plays bishop to c5. Hema plays bishop c5 after he'd already sacked another horsey, getting the king out. And opponent blunders the queen for whatever reason. And the rest of this is just super clean. Delivers checkmate, no problem with his queen and bishop. So yeah, pretty nice game by Hema over here. I know it's not like the most impressive Flex game, but you know, when your opponent gives you a queen, make queen juice with it. Like, you know, if you are given lemonade, make lemonade. Alright, next up, we've got this game by, actually, I'm not sure who. Let me check. This is by Stay Peachy, one of the best games I've played in a very long time. Okay, played as black. That makes sense. Makes sense. Alright, so knight takes e5, d4, knight g6, e5, knight g8. This is once again the Halloween Gambit, but this time playing it from the black perspective. If you're given lemons, make lemonades. If you're given a queen, make queen juice. Hello, Crease. It does say Halloween Gambit. So, I don't think Shave is necessarily like doing that well over here, but what's really important to remember is that there is a lot of art in surviving an attack. And one of the things that Black does really well in this game is like they consolidate the position. So the trades are always good. This is really bad, obviously. Blundering queen takes f7 is really bad. And then at least they were like cognizant of the fact that, hey, if my opponent doesn't have a queen, then I can't really be checkmated, right? So I think that's a really good way to play. And this is something that a lot of people just sort of don't do, is that when they're up material, they don't simplify the position, and you absolutely want to be simplifying the position. So yeah. Simplify the position, swap, trade into endgame, win the game, being up your piece. But But also against a 2200, I would have expected a lot better out of this 2200. So it's also impressive as a 1200 that you're able to win the game. There is one slip up over here at the end. He does get a queen, and his opponent does not get to promote a queen until this moment for some reason. Instead of taking the queen after this promotion, he plays king to b6. And bam. So yeah. Unfortunately, he did make one more mistake at the end, but other than that, still a pretty clean game. It's a pretty clean game. Alright, next up, we got the Medusa Gambit coming in by Kako. Oh, sorry. Sometimes when I type, I have hotkeys, and I forget that I have hotkeys on my keyboard, which is why I need a stream deck. Okay, so this is the Medusa Gambit, which I had no idea about. Obviously, this is the Grob. The Grob. Right? Yeah, this is the Grob. And, once you play, apparently, like, Knight of 6, I guess, it becomes the Medusa. Oh, when the opponent accepts the Gambit. Hell yeah. So this is a very sus opening, in my opinion. The engine actually doesn't seem to agree with me, but it's one of those hyper-modern openings where you have all of your, like, space not in the center of the board. Thanks, Christian. Alright, so he gets the little fork coming through with this. One of the things I really like about this game is that he basically doesn't move the entire queen side until the very end. But it doesn't even matter if he moves the queen side, because he's up a piece, he's up 2 pieces, up a rook, up the bishop, or the knight, however you want to see it, and then just uses his queen and bishop to checkmate. So it's pretty nice. Happy Halloween to you too! Happy Halloween! Alright, last but not least, we've got this game coming in by Cloud! Hello, Funky. Hello, hello. And Cloud plays the Halloween Gambit on his own accord in a normal game. Oh my gosh, OG Silver Surfer, yo! Thank you for another gifted sub. Guys, if you have been getting gifted subs, make sure you're thanking them. And thank you so much, Rooster, for the prime as well. Welcome back to your 2nd month. Alright, we got 2 jokes lined up. I hope you guys are ready. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Alright. Trying to think. Which of these are not the worst? What's like a decent joke? Why did the Cyclops quit its teaching job? Because it only had 1 pupil. Get it? Because it's a Cyclops. Alright. But virtual laughter. Exactly. Okay, here's another one. Who won the skeleton beauty contest? Nobody. Nobody. Because they don't have bodies. Skeletons are not bodies, guys. We've had this conversation before. Not the same thing. Alright, back to Cloud's game. Same punchline. Different joke. Therefore, it's different. I'm a lot of things, but I'm certainly not Chinese American. Okay, so Cloud's game was really good. He had a bunch of really awesome sacrifices. Like, he is down a piece, right? So once again, when you're down a piece, one of the things that you really want to do is, well, get compensation for it. You want compensation for it. So he's certainly going for compensation. Plays bishop f4, rook to e1, yoink. And then bam! Sacrifices the rook, because when you're down material, you want to go for the attack. You want to punish your opponent for taking that extra piece. Even though it was an unsound sacrifice and technically black's winning after the Halloween Gambit. But, hey, who cares about that? So after king takes d7, queen d3, king c6, king c5, bishop e3. This is all really self-explanatory. Kicks the king back into the back rank and just checkmates with only 2 bishops, a knight, and a queen, but all of them are in the attack, and black has 2 rooks, a knight, and a bishop, which is pretty crazy. Alright, so who deserves 50 buckaroos this week? We've got Connor McChicken. We've got Skrillosaurus Rex. We've got Shave. She Ivy Keeps. I don't know what how their username's read. I'm sorry. Kako with the Medusa Gambit, and we have Cloud. Yo, Mao Kenny! Thank you so much for the gifted sub. One more joke! I hope you guys are ready. I feel like we haven't done an actual adult one in a little while, so let's do a little adult one. Let me see. Oh gosh, some of these are really bad. Like, really, really, really bad. Okay, why don't witches have babies? Because their husbands have crystal balls. I don't actually know if, like, anyways, it's fine. Don't worry too much about the science on it. Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry too much. We don't need to worry about the science at all. Thank you. Okay, so make sure you guys are voting, and also if you are on YouTube, we vote on Twitch. Yeah, this is like a decent. It's a not too heavy adult joke. 2 people read the stream title in one day. It's pretty crazy. Thanks, Mega, for reading the title. Imagine reading the title. But yeah, make sure you guys are voting. If you have not yet voted, we do ah! Whoa. Did you sneeze? Bless you. What the heck? Was that his sneeze? I didn't even hear that. Like, I mean, I heard it, but I didn't see it. It just sounded loud. It's Casco. I think he's just trying to lick. I don't know. I don't know. He's giving me a dirty look for embarrassing him. Yeah. He's maybe just showering. And he got caught on some hair or something like that. But either way, make sure you guys are voting for this week. Because we will also be doing some Flex Fridays in 2 weeks' time. Next week, we're going to have an arena for the upcoming theme, which I actually have not decided what the theme will be yet. Oh, that's cute. Catsko always does this with his paws when he's lounging. He's always like... Prim. Is his tongue just sticking out right now? He's so cute. He's adorable. It's his daily shower time. But yeah, make sure you guys are voting for the games. We do these every 2 weeks. I do think that Kako deserves special mention for being basically the only person to come up with an opening that was not something that we had already suggested. And yeah. Nobody else. The one guy who said that they submitted the Spider Gambit, which was not actually the Spider Gambit. I'm trying to go for some type of cat. The false Spider Gambit, but it was actually just the crab. And it wasn't even a gambit, because gambit actually implies that you're sacrificing something, by the way, guys. I know we love to throw the word gambit around a ton, but gambits are really if you're sacrificing something. And congratulations to McChicken on winning this week's Flex Friday. You guys are awesome. Thanks for voting, and thanks for submitting games for this week's Flex Friday as well. And, yeah, make sure you guys are keeping track of what the upcoming weeks will be. I don't actually know exactly right now what it is going to be, so I have no promises. I generally don't know what the week theme. Bro! How is he curling his toes like that? He's really going through it. But yeah, if you did not submit a game, well, that's okay, because sometimes we don't have anything to flex. And I just want you guys to know that that's not necessarily a bad thing. It means you're saving up energy for the future. Am I right, chat? But yeah, so for in 2 weeks' time, that's when we're going to be doing our next Flex Friday. I don't actually know what the theme is, so it will be that. And then also, what else was I gonna say? We have fails every week as well, so if you just only play bad games, that's not an issue, because we do have a prize if you only play bad games. Yeah, we could do the Jobava London one. I'd be down to do Jobava London. I'm pretty down for that. So, yeah. A game is very unlikely to be a flex if it ends in a draw. Because we're always going for, like, wow factor. You can certainly play a good game if it's a draw, but if it's a draw, it implies that something might have gone potentially not the best that you wanted it to go. For a fail, I don't care what the theme is. The fail can be literally any theme. For any opening, any theme. But I'm not sure. I think it's probably gonna be Bullet, actually. In 2 weeks' time. Because I don't want to see 40 London games. So it might just be a Bullet theme. But yeah, we'll see. Anyways. Hyper Bullet? Yeah, not enough people are gonna play Hyper Bullet though. So I don't want to force people to play Hyper Bullet. But yeah, anyways. Make sure you guys are staying tuned for the Flex Friday in 2 weeks. They're all under !Flex. I don't think you need a chess.com diamond account to submit, but if you're gonna get a chess.com diamond account, make sure you're using my link. I mean, Bullet is pretty Danya themed. Which reminds me also, we have the Change.org petition that apparently FIDE acknowledged. So let's make some change. We need a third-party investigation into this. We need to ban Kramnik. We need to... So yeah, make sure you guys are signing that petition. Keep putting pressure on FIDE. We appreciate you. He was a very, very, very good speed chess player. He's one of the top grandmasters that was like always so comfortable streaming and playing Bullet and stuff when a lot of people would be like, man, Bullet's not good for you. But yeah. Exactly, third-party investigation. I agreed. Okay, so we are going to be doing a little poker. If you were watching on YouTube, make sure you come over to Twitch. But we're gonna do the swap over to poker. But yeah, thank you guys so much for participating in Flex Friday. And also happy Halloween to everybody on YouTube. But other than that, goodbye YouTube. You will be missed. Internet is sometimes kind of a lawless land, but I agree with you. It absolutely should not be. And this is where I've had so many conversations with people about like free speech and stuff. Like people are like, oh, free speech, you can say anything, but there should be consequences. Alright, goodbye YouTube. We will see you another day. I think tomorrow, literally. I'm not exactly sure.